Oh, your shit ain't making back yet? You good. Josh and Tim.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit.
She got one.
A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here.
What are y'all doing?
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's a give up the middle. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What is he like it? What is all that noise? Oh, shit, come on. Wow.
Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly.
Oh, yeah. Niggas still don't be getting back there.
Another step, and they sack the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Trying for the deep ball. From the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Get out of there. Oh, we going to the crib. One more block.
And the Lions force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I know he started the play as a defender.
Yeah.
He looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return.
I'm throwing my fastest corner, and I just got X-Back on that board.
And he chewed up yardage in the open space. I would make those offensive
Oh, I gotta go
coaches
fix
and
his
teammates
abilities.
proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
I don't know outside. Get outside.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's
Can't get right.
behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Chill out, dog.
Another
Damn.
one for Gibbs. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Working quickly here.
Simmons, that is that fast, Simmons.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Headed out right.
Fuck.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down.
Yeah, I was thinking deep, though.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Hit his duck ass.
So return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Dash.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now, off play action. Passing downfield, working the left. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I don't know.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Don't go in there, Carol. Oh, you gotta get him.
On the move.
Jump and pick that
To
shit,
the
son.
sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes
Okay, y'all
and
stop.
throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
No, Mom, you ought to fix food in a minute.
Pass play on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Defender right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning and work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Escapes the pocket. Taking a big shot.
Oh, my God.
Downfield. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Y'all look at that video, see how nigga just scored on me, son.
Handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Boy, this shit just pissed me off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Gibbs. Juke the defender. And he cuts it back right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd.
Can you go help him for me, please, man? All right, man.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Fuck.
Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Fuck out on this one.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. These two NFC North teams have played one so far.
Look at that
Neither
clip I sent
side
y'all.
separating much so
Dick the
far.
fuck out me for a
We're back to
touchdown.
Ford Field right after this.
No, I'm playing in the league, playing the Packers, nigga.
Back and begin in the second quarter. Lions in possession.
All these dumb
They'll
ass
need a
niggas.
big play to continue a nice drive.
He's getting
It's
put up,
third
too.
and very long. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone.
Come on, man.
Really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick
That's Trey
is
Lance.
good. He needed to get all of it there, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
did.
What's that?
And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make
That
it
nigga
look
Josh just
automatic,
threw a
but you get
dot.
this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty.
No.
It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Not much on the return. Should have kept that one in the end zone as the tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
I mean that shit too, the strawberry cone. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that shit coming in the tub. I ain't got no right now to see, but I know what you're talking about, though. No.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
I don't know. I don't know, brother.
Blown back in the back.
Needed that. Needed that. Not right now. In later,
Well,
okay?
that didn't take long, Brock. One
Alright.
play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense
All right, but
can
just
make
wait a
you
minute.
awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it
Kyle,
up
put
with
that
a
down,
fumble.
man.
The defense picks up that offense
Alright.
and puts them right back on the field.
Touchdown.
On
Next
first
drive.
down, it's Gibbs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
All right, I'm hooking up. I think y'all took a piece of, I don't know. Leave it on. I got you, bro. All right.
Gibbs now from the gun. And the defense
Oh,
gets
okay.
there to force a small loss. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Oh, my God.
Pulls it in along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim
Oh,
back
that
down
ain't
to a
zone again.
single point, Brock, as they send this
What?
off and away.
Can you do what?
Return starts from the goal line.
Can you do
And they'll
what?
break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Back to the well again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Packers. Another carry for him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. And someone stepped in.
Nice
It's
move.
intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I just picked that bitch of Bono off the
They
line.
cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well
I'm gonna take that bitch on my favorites. That
And
shit
he's
not
going to manage
working.
a lone yard on that drive up the gut. In for the tackle,
That
that's Lucas Van Ness.
trap out
Manages just a yard on first down.
out
Now
that
it's going to be
single back
2nd
shit.
and 9.
Oh my God!
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept throwing lane and forced the incompletion.
Good D, son.
But a great defensive play. Jarring
Fuck.
moves incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. He broke 50
Damn,
his
I'm playing
first
like
punt
shit,
and looks to
man.
have done the same here. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt.
I'm playing with the
This ball is
Lions.
coming out to the 20.
Them niggas not blocking this nigga, son. Okay, right, dude. He ain't scoring. We only got 7-6. I caught 2 field goals.
They're out and set. 1st
No,
and
I'm
10.
wildin'.
Here's the one back on the handoff.
Can't fuck with me, though.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Here we go, 2nd and 9.
He rolling out on my dumb ass like a motherfucker.
He's
son.
keeping it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Packers in possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff.
Yeah, boy.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake. He'll throw.
Don't get that
Eyes
nigga, son.
time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
Ooh, that nigga had me, man.
As he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He
Worst
punted a
one I
couple
ever
of
seen in
times
my life.
last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
I gotta score right
And
here,
a
son.
big hit on the return to stop him cold. It'll be a punt of 41 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They're going play action.
Got
He
him.
fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Detroit. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Woody.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. 2nd and 1. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Stick with it, dog.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Chased out to his right. He
Hey.
takes it himself.
Son, that shit is blowing me. Who the fuck is Manning? Fuck.
Gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Shit blowing me nuts, man.
Pass play coming here. He puts
Oh, that
two
nigga is wild.
solid deep throw. They connect on the
Oh,
deep
it's
shot.
good halftime, son.
Touchdown,
Ah.
Green Bay. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find payback.
16 seconds.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Play action on 1st down. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Shit.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Looking to throw. Has him running the comeback. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime.
Got him. You gotta burn that in. Let's go. Let's go, Mitchell.
Inside the 10. And somehow they're into the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down. Reaches the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
A give left side for Gibbs. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to move.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Jair Alexander. The 40. At the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Watson with the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. From midfield now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. 1st down from the red zone. That one's complete right side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going ground game again here. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Marr connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Again, it's Gibbs. Jukes out a one-stop. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. This is Gibbs on second down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Throwing off the play fake here. They did it! He made the interception! And the Packers have some new life in the 4th. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Back-to-back carries here. And another stop along the line. Defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps. He's back to throw.
Pick that shit.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Wow, son.
They can't connect as the
Wow.
coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
They go play
Gotcha.
action on first. Nice shot. Deep down the field it goes. Got Williams, and it's complete. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
If I got a fast receiver and you jam me, it's gone.
Extra point. Lions double their
Run.
lead to 14.
I don't care what I had called before. 5 times out.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
That nigga was stopping it.
Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Getting out to his left.
Damn!
Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. He's dropping back to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the set.
Pass commit don't work on play action. Whoa.
One is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Gotta get
Good
there.
field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Got him again.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time. Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Motioning the tight end now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Finds the corner. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lord. Lord.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Packers take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. Let's see what they draw. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw Lance. Laporta with the grab. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Shit.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. Bouncing football. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down.
Look how I didn't get the 1st down. Nigga fumbled.
Still going to be a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Trying to push it deep downfield.
Hey!
They can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play.
I got one fast DB on my team and everybody throw at him.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Catch is made down the right sideline.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice check play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest.
I heard that twice last year.
Desperation time here on fourth.
I heard that before, dog.
He's on the move. He loses the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually works. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Flush down out to his left. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they
don't
do
take
here
much.
on second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing this back in the end zone.
Got him.
That'll be incomplete. And the
So
clock
not
shows 10 seconds left.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Motioning the tight end
Crazy
left.
where you come.
They'll throw on third and long. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Try and push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30.
Dancing for the L.